Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you just come to my channel for the first time, my name is Jolene Trader, a forex analyst. You want to do well to subscribe more bell so you don't start it when I talk. Right. So in today's video, we're going to talk this breaking down the chart in the business some peers like BTC and others, and we want to check what happened last week and what we can use what happened last week to determine our buyers for this week and how you can stay profitable trading this coming week. So you want to stay to the end of this video and I see the video. So let's go. Come inside of my screen. In front of me is the Bitcoin chart. So we are going to starting off with the Bitcoin. What is really happening on the Bitcoin chart and how can we make profit from this? So presently I'm going to start from the daily time frame. We're going to analyze this market together now. So on the daily time frame, I'm going to zoom out and see what is really happening on this chart. As you can see, so I can see a double top here. That was when Bitcoin got to about $109 per coin, and so right from this I can see something like a trend line playing out from here. So I'm going to draw it out. So I'm going to zoom out. You can see that the trend line from right about there. So this is the daily time frame showing us that we are in a downtrend, right? Clear downtrend. So we're going to let's see other things we can use as our confirmation. Sorry guys. So here I can see, oh sorry, the chart is kind of busy. Here I can see a supply, demand supply zone. So I'm just going to draw it out right about here. So you can see this is it right about here. So what I'll do is I'll stretch it out. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend it forward so we can see here. Yeah, good. So we can see our price came to touch it here, and this was more like a third bounce on the trend line. We have one here at this area. Let me just mark it out for you guys so you can understand what I'm saying. We have one around the area. We have the second touch here, and here now is the third touch at our demand zone, right? Let me extend this. I don't want to make it okay. So we can see right there on our is it like yes, no supply zone, yes. So we can see right there on our supply zone, and when there's supply it means price should drop, so we should expect Bitcoin to fall more lower, right? And here right about here, if I try to map out from this area here, we can see a counter trend line being broken right about there, right? So we can see this was the previous week. So I'm going to go straight to the 4-hour time frame to have a better understanding of what I'm explaining. So that's our time frame there. Okay, good. So you can see this is 4 hours time frame, right? Yeah, on the 4 hours time frame, we can see right clear from here at our supply zone. So let me just hold this guy forward. Our trend line and supply zone come to play in touch where they met. So you can see the junction, that was where they met, and price broke out of this counter trend line. So that's like 3 points of influence. So right about here, we are meant to like be shorting Bitcoin right about here. So this was a perfect entry. What that means. This is what I mean. So once price pull back here, you enter your short there, then you same target, then you stop loss come to something around here. So you want to wait for a nice pullback. So no matter where price gets to, we should see a nice pullback into this area. Yeah, into this area. This actually is this whole area, not just the single line. But a zone is never a single line. So into all this area here. So anywhere price touch in this area, and you see maybe something like engulfing candle like this or some reversal pattern, then you can get in this trade for short. So you can see like this one now, you can see price touch here, you can see it has touched it here, like this another supply zone right about here. So you can see price has touched it and we have this red candle printing. So in case you see this video on time, price is not too far, you can still get in around here once this candle still close and stop loss go above here and you target down here. But for the sake of this video, by the time I've uploaded this video, price will have moved far from here. So what you want to do is you should have a nice pullback. Price can come here to the bottom there. If you have a nice pullback to that zone, then you enter from there, then target all the way down here. Actually, target is gone far more than that. You can target all this all back to this down area here. So or to this area. So depending on your risk appetite, so you can target as far as you want. So you can see presently I can see why price is trying to pull back to the upside. So you can see we have gotten to this level here. So you can see this is why price is trying to. So you can come here and touch it very well and still pull back. So once you add a nice pullback, whether to anywhere you see a reversal sign, it might be this area or here. So you must wait for that. After you start seeing the pullback, make sure you get a candlestick permission before you enter the trade. And you can also add Fibonacci tools as your entry tools. So if I mark from higher high here to the lower one printed last year, so as I say, you can see price should come and touch 50% level. Once you have price touching 50% level and close down below, so you get in this trade, then you ride it down all the way to this area or here or this area. So that is all I can see on BTC. Bitcoin, we are in a clear downtrend. So you can look for an opportunity to jump in on the trade and take the sell down to the downside. So that's for BTC. So I'm going to go on EuroCard. Very sure you can jump on this coming week. If you get this video on time, you can jump on this trade right away. Yes, this is EuroCard. I actually dropped this signal in the group. You can see a flat pattern forming on the EuroCard. This is power time frame. You can see that I've explained. So I got in this trade right about here. Let me just show you guys. So you can see here. So I'm on this trade right about here. You can see at the pullback of this candle, that was where I get in. So I get in with I think 30 minutes time frame. So there was a candle close around that area and I got in, and you can see price is moving rapidly. But we still have a long distance to go. You can see we are coming here. So if you still want to jump on this trade, seeing this video early before the market open, you can jump right there on this trade. And how do you enter this trade is presently you just go to the lower time frame, like let's say 30 minutes time frame. Good. So looking at what is happening on 30-minute time frame right about here, you can see it looks like a double top, right? So you want price to come back to this area, right? Then look for your entry, then your stop loss come below here, and look for your entry here, then your stop loss come down to this area here. So let me just make this small so you can understand what I'm saying. So you want price to come back to this area, you want price to drop back to this area. So once price drop back to this area, then you can get your entry, then you take it higher, right? So you want to see price coming back to, this is a break that tested it nice for me, something like a double top here. So it might be coming for it to make a double bottom. Then like this pattern is called let me just show you this wave. I don't know if you have seen this on your chart before. If you have studied the chart, you have seen if price is about to break a level, we do have something like this coming, guys. Okay, good. Price come there the first time, rejected back to the downside, right? Come there the second time, rejected. Then for the third time, it breaks it. We test it one, then go again, come back for a second retest, and we have it breaking out of it finally. Yeah, so this is two bottoms here and two tops. So on this same level, we have 1, 2. Then when it's break, test it one, come back test second time, then we have a clear breakout. So you can wait for this and enter this trade on EuroCard. That's once market open on by Monday before London session opens. So you want to study very well stay on a chart and look for a way to get in on this trade at this area. So you should have your nice short here. Okay, so have a nice entry here, then all the way there, and stop loss come down here a little bit. Then same target, you can go for any which word you want till we get to this my blue zone here, because I know price is just coming down back there. So you can see that's the target on that trade. So that's the target back on that trade. So once price come down here, we want to get in and target it all the way to that high there. So you can see that's going to be a perfect pullback there. So let me just take it near to the market so you see it. Let me just lay this. Good, right? Yeah, we're good on this trade. So that's for Eurocard. I just had to share this sharp update with you before I moved away from the chart. So this Eurocard, you can see this called the flag pattern from the right about here. So and I was able to draw out the flag pattern from the power time frame very well here. So you can see once I zoom out, you can see the flag pattern from the right nicely. So once you add a clear breakout of flag pattern, actually the price should break higher more than this area I'm targeting. But first, we should get to this area. Then if you can break this, because this is a key level, you can see this my blue line. This is a monthly level and a weekly level. So once price cannot break this, then we can collapse down to the downside. But if price can break it, just wait for a breakout and retest. If you want to continue buying, then we keep buying to anywhere we see any level next. I think I've not done any level next, but at least go for maybe a risk reward of after break and retest, maybe risk reward of 1 to 3, 1 to 4. You are good. So this on Euro card, I just had to share the update with you before I move to gold. So now let's go to the main pair we want to go analyze, which was gold. So I'll go to gold. Okay, yeah, that's good, right about there. Good. So over the weekend, that's the last week, gold did a lot of moves, and I think I was dropping the signal in my group back to back, and how we have been trading this pair nicely, and how everybody has been making it. So I think I've gotten about 4 to 5 entry just on these breaks out of this peanut peanut pattern. Yes, about the first break here, I caught it right about here, then came down, we caught it, take it again, then came down here, entered again, and okay, yeah, that's 3 moves already. So and we are still we are still so much bullish on gold. Yes, still so much bullish on gold. You can see how everything is still looking flying, like everything is still facing the upside, like everything is flying to the upside. So uh, what I'm expecting on gold now is you can see this level. We have some form of some consolidation here. So I'm just going to mark it out. So this level is really a level that gold is struggling with to pass through. So if you want to get in the buy trade, you don't want to get in the wrong area. So you want to get in the right way. So what you want to do is this is 4 hours. I map out the level so you can put this on your chart as well. Then scroll down all the way to maybe 30 minutes time frame. Yeah, 30 minutes time frame. Good. Yeah, this is what we want to do on this 30 minutes time frame. You can see this level 1, 2, 3. So this level has been rejecting gold back to the downside. So what you want to do on 30 minutes time frame is if gold is not able to break this level, and you can see any reversal. Now this is like 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe it's going to break it, but if gold can't break it, you can see I also have that black line there. If gold can break it, what you want to wait for is you want this like lower high, lower low, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. We have a lower high here, we have another lower low here, equals high, lower low, equal high, lower low, equal high. So you can still see that it's still printing bullish move, right? So what you want to wait for on this If gold is not able to break it, what you want to wait for on this one is you want this counter trend line to be taken out. Yes, so you want this counter trend line to be taken out. You can see I map this out on the lower time frame. So once this counter trend line is taken out, okay, let me just use this guy here. Let me use the closest one. Okay, good. Once this counter trend line is taken out, good. Once the counter trend line is taken out, what you want to wait for is you want to wait for that if gold is not able to break that level. So I'm giving you a buy scenario and also a sell scenario. So if gold is not able to break this level, you want to wait for it to come back here. If you expect something like this, a retest of this counter trend line breakout, then we should drop back to this blue zone here. That's about 3,050, 3,050 on dollar per coin. So we should pull back here. Once we can pull back here, then I believe gold will have gathered enough momentum to finally break out of this point. Yeah. But if that didn't happen and we just have a clear breakout, because you know gold is so bullish, so we have a clear breakout like this and a retest, then we should get our entry and take it right about here. Maybe our entry around this can go long around this area. Relative we test and you see start price going here, stop loss go below there a little bit, then you can target all the way to this point here, and that will be a reach word of 125. So this what I'm expecting on gold over the week. So I'm bullish, though I'm bullish, but I can't just get in anyhow. So we have to wait for confirmation whether we want to continue going higher or we want to go for a little retracement. Yeah, it's either we want to go more higher or want to go for a little retracement to this point, then we take another move from here, right it all the way here. So if goal is to come back for this or retracement in this area, then this would be 50 fib. Let's check it out. From here to here. So you can see that's 50 feet there. So if gold can reject in 50 feet, then we should have the massive breakout to the upside, then we should take gold next back to this point here. So this is my expectation on gold, and this is what you should be looking at on gold. So you don't want to get in for the buy now. At the same time, if you don't want to sell, you want to wait for confirmation. So once you can get clear confirmation, then we are going to be taking our entry. See that will break to this after we break out of this candle trend line. We have a nice retest, and we should take it down here. But if that didn't happen to the other side, if you have a clear breakout here, we should have a retest, then we should take it to the. This is what I'm expecting on gold at the moment. So nothing much. So if you want to stay, you want to be very careful trading gold. I've given you PS that you can get in confidently like the Euro card. So you can also check out UCHL. The pattern looks exactly like the one of Euro card. I'm on this trade. You can see that's exactly what I said I got in that where I got in this shoot. So you can see I got in at the break of this candle here, and I'm on this trade. You can see this like a pullback here. So it's possible this can come down back here, mean like this trade being a loss, then coming in the bottom, then go back in profit, then wire it all the way to the upside. So that is for UCHF. But more the one that is very clear you can stick to is that of Eurocard. So you can check out Eurocard as well. So I've already done the analysis. Play your nice trade, and I see you in my coming video. Peace out.